we do an epic story of tomorrow. It has finally came to the end of the week. And another gains, more gains. I'm 17 stone 6. I haven't measured my body fat, but my body fat has went right down. My legs are massive. And you wouldn't believe that the first thing that I work on is my cardio. My cardiovascular is my first priority. Now people might look at me and think, nah, all he does is go in the gym and lift weights. Not at all. If you know your training and you know your calorie intake and you also know the science behind training, then everything will be on point. For me, cardio has to come first because I'm fighting. But what I've done is I've ripped myself down and rebuilt myself back up to a 17.5 stone machine, punching like a mule with fitness, extreme fitness. And in my next fight, people are going to see how fit I really am. Now, like I say, I'm not going to make myself look like an idiot on camera and say I'm this fit and then go onto the camera and then fight and then just make myself look like an idiot. There's a lot of things that I don't post on social media, a lot of things that I keep private for my training, because for me they're very beneficial when it comes to fighting. Obviously a lot of people don't realise that the cold water method can help speed your metabolism, which helps burn fat. I don't eat rubbish. I don't eat high saturated fats. I don't eat cheesecakes, kebabs, takeaways. I eat the same food every single day. I live Groundhog Day. I mean, today's probably the first time in 12 weeks that I haven't got up at 4:30 and went to the gym because I've had a bad migraine. But what I've done is I've took my painkillers, I'm chilling out, I've had my breakfast and I'm going to go down to the boxing club and make sure I get that training session in, because I know that training session will make me feel good. But the thing is, a lot of people will say muscle don't win fights, and they're right, they don't. Fitness wins fights. You could get the most skilled fighter in the world that isn't fit, and someone that isn't really that skillful but is extremely fit, he'll wear you down into breaking you down or giving up. You've got a man here sitting at 17.5 stone that doesn't get tired. I actually done a 2.5 hour bag round on my phone, and the mistake I've made is the file is too big for my phone. And what is the point in chopping it and changing it and cutting it, because people are going to say, well you haven't done the full 2 hours. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm probably going to have to do an hour and 15 minutes on the bag. But my fitness is unbelievable. I would say I'm probably the fittest heavyweight in Britain. People might laugh at that. People may laugh at it, but hey, that's their opinion. When you live the life like me, go to bed early, get up early, don't date, don't sleep around, right? Don't go partying, don't drink, don't do drugs. In the gym twice a day, 6 days a week, like a professional. And I'm only a bare knuckle fighter, but I'm taking it serious because I feel that I have a lot of unfinished business to do. I feel that there's a lot of unfinished business, and I'm going to make my family proud of us. The thing is with me, I've always said I want to leave a legacy. I want to leave my name behind. I want people to remember DECCA HEGGIE in years to come and say, you know what, that man turned up to fight. He was never scared of any man. And I'm not. But one thing I don't do, I don't call people out. I find it quite cringy and name dropping, and I believe in respectful call outs. If like someone wants to have a fight with you in a respectful way, and you can both sit down at the table and come to a business agreement, then I'm all for that. But your YouTube hillbillies, I don't know how half of them are getting contracts, to be honest with you, because some of the behaviour by them is an absolute disgrace, and they're probably tarnishing the company's reputations. It's crazy. Like I say, I don't like DC. We don't like each other. But I'll tell you one thing I will give him credit for. I like the way he's took care of business. He's got his head down and he's focused. And I can see him winning, because you can see it in him. His biggest opportunity of his life, and God bless to him, and hope he goes on and makes a lot of money. I'm not a jealous person, me. I like to see people do well. I know I'm going to do well. It's written in the stars. I meditated every day, and I've had a lot of offers, but there's a lot of things I can't speak about. But yeah, just because you hate someone doesn't mean that you've got to want them to get beat. There's a lot of too much rubbish on YouTube that gets spoken. I think it needs to change, because I think especially with YouTube, if you're going to create a channel, there has to be a reason. You've got to fill out a form. And what is your reason for creating this channel? Is it motivational purposes? Is it fighting purposes? Is it to encourage and educate people? But people are just growing channels to abuse, harass, stalk and bully people online, which then people commit suicide. And I just find it disgraceful, really. Yeah, not good. Like I said, I don't have time for many of them on YouTube anymore. But I do hope DC wins. You know, he's a Carlisle boy. I'm from Carlisle. And like I said, I don't care what Danny thinks of me. You know, just doesn't like me. But we'll never be friends. But I hope he wins. Do your town proud, lad. But I just think there's a lot of jealousy on YouTube. People need to just wind their necks in and support people, and just watch and admire great fighting men that are willing to put their life on the line for people like you that sit and watch for entertainment. Because what I do find is there's a lot of people that stir crap. Would you fight him? What would you think of a fight between him and him? They just try and twist and turn things into a fight, and it's absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. It is, and that's another thing I like about Paul Venis. He just keeps out of things. He just, you know, he obviously does his own thing. I mean, Paul's got his opinions, you know. Paul, I mean, you know, respect, you're entitled to your opinion. When you're a fighting man, you feel unbeatable, don't you? You don't think anyone can beat you. But that's what I like about Paul Venis, is he keeps his opinion to himself, and he just gets on with what he's doing. So good luck to him as well. But I'm just keeping myself to myself, guys, and doing my own thing. I've got a good fight with Jack Draper to look forward to. I'm trying to actually set a fight up before Draper, but I'll keep you all informed with that. If I've got to do it myself, I'll do it myself. Me and the lads know each other very well, so we'll come to an agreement. I'll get it set up, and it'll be split 50-50 with him, so that's alright. Yeah, I'll contact him myself and get in touch with him. But yeah, and I just want to wish the Hulk Joyce the best of luck. I'm praying for you to get out of jail, mate. You became a good friend, Joe, to me. Like, listen, I'm not going to sit there saying, like, I know Joe, I've met Joe, and we're best friends. Joe said some kind things to me on the phone, which I won't repeat. He said some kind things, and I took it as a big massive compliment coming from a man of that calibre. And especially when I spoke to Davie as well, and you know that them kind of fighting man giving you respect is only, for me, is only a good thing, and it's yeah, thank you boys, I really appreciate it. So listen guys, have a fantastic day. I'm going to chill out for a bit and then I'll be down at the boxing club doing my work, and have a good day guys. God bless. Like, subscribe, and if you want to become a member, you can by clicking join. God bless.